points in the game.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and
this is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, LaVell Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Isaac. He's tackled at the 17, so it'd been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got room to run. As the first down is still going. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back in motion now. He's going to take off the ball to the ground. The defense has got it.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
To the air, it's Wilson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Sultan were able to bring him down quickly, and the Cougars will crank up the tempo. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
2nd down play coming up. The pocket breaking down. There's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Important 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
McCovern seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Powers through the tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He breaks free. Busts him out of bounds close to the end zone.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
The Cougars line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, BYU.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, BYU.
Right there, we can do it.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Breaking tackles. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Handoff heading left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Gain of 3. Offense facing 4th down.
And the Cougars will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the return man runs out of bounds. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Wilson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Here he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. No chance to catch him there. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The BYU offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Look out, room to run here. They bring him down right at the 20.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air. It's Wilson. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, fires it to the wideout, finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You better be careful with your backup quarterback. You got to protect him better. They've already lost the starting quarterback. They cannot afford another injury.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Fires it on the move. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Wilson. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man.
Swarmed with a pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll run the option. They'll toss it to the back. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Allen. That's a solid gain, moves the ball in the enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Here comes a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, BYU.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Brigham Young. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here.
Looking to scramble.
Using his legs here. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Off target with a throw, incomplete. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. And he's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He'll pitch it.
They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw.
On the move now.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
QB sneak. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. And the Cougars hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Touchdown, BYU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Back to throw. It's Wilson. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back.
Makes the catch. It's Jordan. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Trojans will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Breaks an open space. First down and more. He's still running. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Big throw caught on the left side. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He's running out of time here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Cougars will have to kick this away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. The sophomore making an excellent catch there.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Fighting them off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The RPO caught to the right. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the offense just takes a knee here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.